Greetings, all frog. Here, let's play a GeoGuessr. We have been challenged. It's been a while, but Michael Mosca has sent in another world challenge for us to enjoy. The first moment, just looking in the background, I'm like, well, I'm in Italy. Because it looks like an Italian parking job. Oh, we're on the Corso Margherita di Savoia. We have that weird, weird Chrome bug again, where we're actually going to get the street names. Now, granted, because we're in Italy, I was going to get the street names anyway, so it's not like I'm really that worried about this one. But it is interesting to know. The Mezzogiorno, Piazza Garibaldi, BAFG. Oh, it's the what? The SS16. Those are the state roads. Oh my god. All right, there we go. That's a much tighter zoom. But what it is going to mean is it's going to be that weird motion when we click. Oh, so weird. But that's how it's going to be. Polizia Municipale. Which one? Divieto di affazione. Okay. I'll get ready for some weird goings on. Via Respa. Gruppo Adriatica Immobiliare. Situazione. Plaza Garibaldi. Molfetta. Bari. Molfetta. City di Molfetta, indeed. We're in Molfetta. Where is Molfetta? It's in the 080 area code, obviously. Molfetta. What was that number? I've already forgotten it. SS what? Oh, this is really annoying. SS16 is this way. Well, let's go that way. Molfetta. Molfetta, probably. SS16 is this away. Bari. SS16. Bari is 29 kilometers away. That's a distance, which means it might be findable. State Road 16. There's 7. There's 8. Do they make sense? That's the question. Don't pay attention to the SS17. 7. There's 164. Does the 164 flow off the 16? Wouldn't that be excellent? There's the 166. That does not appear to be the case. I'm looking at numbers right now, not the words. So if you see the name of the place just jump out, just remember I don't look that way. Okay, I didn't think that was likely to be Sicily, but you never know. Are we in the heel or the boot? SS16. Malie. Duchesi Luica. Brindisi. I'm pretty sure it's the SP roads that change. And the SS roads that stay the same. There's SS16. Through Brindisi. Through San Vito di Normanni. Up through Caravigno, Ostuni, Speziale, Pezzi di Greco, Fasano, Santo, Mopoli, Torreciela, Polignano a Mare, Corse, Mola de Bari. Okay. San Giorgio. There's Bari itself. Nemaci, Genovazza, Molfetta. Perfect. So we're in Molfetta. What road were we on? The Corso Margherita di Savoia. Corso Margherita di Savoia by Vespa. Via Vespa, rather. We're on this corner right up here. Very good. 4 points off. It's not bad. Oh, we approached it from the other side. Yes. We're in front of the Church of Santa Risa. The parish of Santa Risa. Very good. The Studio Tecnico Donatello Papagallo. Hey! We're on Morfett Road. Shining God's light. Salvation Army and I don't get along. It's a Westfield shopping town center, so that narrows it down to anywhere in the world. We are driving on the left? Yes, we're driving on the left. Okay. Marion, it says. On Morfett Road, driving on the left. Marion Salvation Army. Alright, so we're in Marion. Okay. Australia, then, you assume? No definitive yet. Morfett Road and Sturt Road. Not Stewart, but Sturt. We're going to go towards the, oh my god, the zoom. Towards the Westfield. Just to see if it says Westfield of somewhere. It does not. Okay. It may just say Marion anyway, so it's not like it would be a giant help to us. Battery World. Bob Jane's something. We haven't had this bug in a while. I'm not used to this motion. Advertise here for $250. Alright, well, they're dollars. Does New Zealand use $1? I know Australia does. And I know that South Africa does not. So that's something. Brighton. We're in the Brighton area. Pardon me. Harcourts of... Can't tell. Perfect. It's a pretty large Westfield. You gotta be kidding me. TGI Fridays. They're okay. Got a really good cheesecake I like. It's like a white chocolate cheesecake thing. I'm down with that. How can you not tell me what your bus is? Oh, that's awful. Oh, good for that. Right. .com.au. Okay, good. Alright, so we're in Australia. We're in Marion, Australia. Not too far from Brighton. Kind of looks like everywhere. Kind of mountains off there to the east. So maybe a little, I don't know. Blackwood City is up there. Darlington, Glenelg. Let's try and find Marion. Marion or Brighton. Almost could be anywhere along here. Let's start with Melbourne. Because why not? I'm getting a little tired today, which is very unfortunate. I was hoping to record for quite a bit after this episode, but I might not be able to. Look, that's not enough. I mean, I'm just going to be honest with you, that's not enough. I don't like this. I can't click through as fast as I want to, because when you click through in the game, it updates quite rapidly. But in this, it's quite awful. It's the diagonal road. I mean, because of course it is. South Australia. That helps. Just see if it's a suburb of Marion. Of Adelaide. I'm looking for Marion. Or Brighton. Brighton would get me there as well. That says Morphett Vale. Maybe Marion is the order of the Salvation Army. It doesn't appear to be Morphett Street in Morphett Vale, however. So alas to that. Okay, I was like, I don't even know where this province ends. State, where the state ends. That doesn't appear to be down by Mount Gambier. I mean, there's a Westfield shopping center in it, for crying out loud. What else you got? Port Augusta? No. Fort Lincoln? No. Nothing else is that big. It's got to be a suburb of Adelaide. I mean, where else are you putting in a Westfield town center? None of this is Brighton. Maybe there's streets. None of these say the diagonal as well. There's Marion Road. Now we're getting somewhere. There's Sturt Gorge. There's Sturt. Oh, for crying out loud. There's the Westfield Marion. There's Morphett Road. We must have turned down Kingston, which becomes Sturt. Alright, we started the corner of Morphett and Sturt, I think. Yeah, right on that corner. How did I lose them? Okay, there you go. Cool. Brilliant. Round 3. Oh, we're 13 minutes in. Goodness me, this looks like the United States. It's Morley Street. Well, 13 feet 10 inches, we're driving on the right-hand side. Those are some good signs that we are in the United States. First Christian church of something or other that makes us sound important. And look, I'm not mocking your faith, I'm just mocking the names. Because let's be honest. Church names are not exactly the end-all be-all of creativity. Crossing Coates Street. So we're on Morley Street crossing Coates. Central Mo Pools. So assumably we're in Missouri. On US 63, the business 63, of course, because we're going through a town. In central Missouri, apparently. Let's just go to central Missouri. Jefferson City could be going through. 63 makes its way up there through Westphalia. Does a little loop-de-loo. I'm sure it joins with 50. Comes on the other side. There is, however, no business 63 during this, so that's not likely. Columbia, there's a 63. Is there a business 63? If there is, it doesn't say. I have been to Columbia, Missouri. Strangely enough. I was in Columbia, Missouri for... because a friend of mine was going to Mizzou. Which is over here? No, that's the mall. Where's the university? Oh, it's right here. And so I flew over to visit her. It was one of the worst plane rides I have ever been on. Like, I have ever been on. And it was so bad because I flew from Detroit Metropolitan Wayne County Municipal Regional Airport. Let me just throw as many names on it as you want. To St. Louis and connected into Columbia. So the worst flight was from St. Louis to Columbia. Because, and I don't know if you've ever flown that, but let's just take a look here for a second. There's Columbia, there's St. Louis, very small distance. So it was I was on a puddle hopper, basically, and the problem with this puddle hopper is that it was quite small, and we flew through a thunderstorm. It was awful. I didn't realize, like, I knew planes could pitch forward and back, up and down, left and right. I didn't realize they could turn, like, rotate in the air, side to side. That was awful. I mean, just truly, truly awful. That wasn't Morley back there that I just completely, like, blasted through, was it? Okay, no. It was just awful. So I had, like, an afternoon flight on the last day I was in Columbia, because I was only visiting there for a couple of days, and I said, God, you know, I gotta go home early. So I asked the airline if I could get on an earlier flight if there was one from Columbia to St. Louis, because it was gorgeous at that time I made the phone call. And they're like, yeah, one leaves in X amount of time, so I went. I mean, it was a very tiny airport. So it worked out well. All right, I guess I got to figure out where we are here. But it was just, the flight back was great. So I ended up with like a 4-hour layover in St. Louis because my flight was later, obviously. I didn't move the St. Louis flight up. So it was actually kind of cool because I was not going to get to see St. Louis, but instead I did. So I took a taxi down to the Arch, which, pro tip, don't do that. Because when I was down at the Arch, I found the train service that takes you there for like $2. At the time, that's like almost 20 years ago now, so it's probably more than that. But there is a train service that takes you downtown from the airport. You don't need to take a taxi. It's another Salvation Army. There's still U.S. Cellular, for God's sake. That's unbelievable. The Domino's Pizza. Oh, God, now I want pizza. I'm so hungry. I had food, too. That's the sad thing. We're still on Morley Street. It's definitely, we're in mid-Missouri. I would, lots of eye care places around here. People not able to see. Diner 54, it says. So this Morley Street is not just Business 63, it's probably also Business 54. Very confusing. Citizens Bank and Trust. Yes, well. I need a town name. I need an extension or a name. C-Tech Astronomy. One moment, please. They started the trace. It's a great movie, by the way. Sneakers. It is the city of Moberly. Good Lord. No offense to you if you live in Moberly, Missouri. It looks like a lovely town, but I'm not finding that. Oh, never mind. I found it. Okay, so just kidding. There's North Moberly Street. Where do we start? Moberly and what? Moberly and a rail bridge. Actually, that's probably very helpful. That's Moulton Street. What happened to Mulberry Street? Or Morley? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There's the Business 63 coming down here. There it is, North Morley Street. That's the railway. I bet we're here, but let's verify that the first street we cross is Union Avenue. Quite some distance up. It wasn't Union Avenue, though. I remember this. This is going north. First street was Coates Street. Find me some coats. That's 24. That's crazy. That goes to Michigan. It's Telegraph Avenue, that is. Quicks. Urbandale. Terrell. Something has gone wrong. Well, the Moberly Correctional Center is way the hell out of town. No, something has gone wrong. Where's Coates Street? There it is. I was right. Make the guess. Come on, man. It's going to be a 90-minute episode. We're on Houston Terrace. What the heck kind of an interchange is that? I mean, what is going on here? We're on Rosetta Stone Road or something? Rosetta Street. Low clearance. AdelaideEarthRemoval.com. I guess we're in Adelaide. This is a hell of an exchange right here on Rosetta Street. This is Day Terrace. So there's some terrace action going on over here. Alright, this is clearly not the way I was intended to go. So we'll go back to the start. Rosetta Street. In Adelaide. Living vegan nutrition. How lovely. Be careful of your vegan powers. The vegan cops might come after you. The A7. We're crossing the A7 as we head south, so we're north of the A7 in Adelaide. Or that is a very misplaced advertisement. There's the A7. We are north of it. East Street, August Street, okay. Rowley Terrace. It's Rowley. Rawr. Okay. Find me Rosetta. Wasn't Rowley Terrace the name of the street that was on at first? A lot of terraces going on here. There's Rosetta Street. Right underneath the West Croydon Railway Station. Stellar. And our final place, we're on Parkway. Driving on the left again. It's another rail bridge. Thornton's Ironing. The Archives Viaduct. No, the Arches Viaduct Road. Oh, cool. Yeah, they built it in the arches of what was probably a viaduct and is now a rail station. There's an asylum, apparently, so good for you. Excuse me. Basildon South End, the A130, Colchester. Well, the A130 means it's by the A13. A13, I believe, is in South Australia. There is an A13 in South Australia. So is there an A130? So where the 13 goes. 13 does escape. Comes up through here. And no farther. Goes south. I don't see a 130 yet. That doesn't mean it's not there. Oh, it ends in Hayborough. That's unfortunate. .org.uk. Haha. Sneaky. But if we were in Australia, I was all over the 13. Okay, A13. It's the A1 is in the south. No, it goes up through here, right? So the 13 is going to be over in this direction. There's the 14. There's the 12. There's the 13. 13 out of town. Where's the 130? There's the 130 that comes off it. We're in what? Let's go back to the start. We were in what? We're on Parkway. There's the viaduct. I have no idea what town we're in. I'm missing actually all these clues because I can't zoom at the correct levels. It's madness. No idea. Basildon? Is that what it said? Colchester, Basildon, Southend. It's where the A130 meets the 12. Okay, so we're kind of like in here-ish. It's the Southend Road. The 130 and the 12 meet themselves up there again. There's a rail line. We're going east towards them. I do not, however, see Parkway. It may not be the rail line then. There's Colchester. There's Southend-on-Sea. That might be what it's talking about. And there's Basildon, yeah. So likely we're in Chelmsford. I just don't happen to see Parkway as an option. I mean, in Chelmsford. We were in Chelmsford. Oh, it doesn't say Parkway because it said 81060. Gee, thanks. That's cool. Some neat, diverse locations. What happened? A, B, C. Where's D? That took us back into... I don't remember all 5. Oh, no. I don't remember. I remember that. Remember Australia. Weren't there 2 in a row? I don't know. Regardless. Maybe C, D. No, it's the 4th location. What was after the U.S. before the United Kingdom? It's embarrassing. But I don't remember. I'll have to go back and rewatch. That's kind of sad. But I had a lot of fun playing it. I swear. I honestly did. So, Michael Mosca, thank you for sending that one in. It's been some time, so it's nice to hear from you again. If you would like to send one in like Michael did, you could certainly go to geosetter.com, geosettr.com, which is what he did. That gives you 5 locations. Well, actually, you gave it 5 locations, and that gives you a link. The link then you send to me over a private message on Facebook or YouTube. YouTube is preferred, and I will add you to the schedule. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, click the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel to stay updated to everything as it happens. And until next time, cheers.